Your Indian River County home just got a 10% raise. In the last year, median prices have officially crossed the $429,000 mark, with some neighborhoods seeing even bigger jumps than that. While prices are soaring, homes are also sitting on the market 16% longer than they were the same time last year, which means we are entering a very specific kind of market. One where your equity is high, but buyer's patience is even higher. So if you're thinking about selling in Vero Beach or Sebastian, you need to take a look at these three numbers before you decide to list your home. I'm Ronnie Dinsmore, your Treasure Coast real estate expert, and I track these numbers every single month so you don't have to guess at what your biggest asset is worth. And today, we're doing a deep dive into the March 2026 market report just released by the Florida Realtors. We're going to be looking at why the average sales price is nearing $700,000, why inventory is actually shrinking despite the fact that homes are taking longer to sell, and why the luxury market is officially on fire. First, let's talk about the average home value. The median sales price in Indian River County is now $429,000, which is a 10% jump year over year. And looking at the average price, it's up over 18% to $691,000. Why the massive gap? Well, it's the high-end homes that are pulling that average up. And a lot of those high-end homes have cash buyers, with nearly 45% of all sales in March being cash deals. And a little pro tip, if you're a seller that has an all-cash offer, that's awesome. Just keep in mind that right now cash buyers are negotiating harder on their repairs because they know they have some leverage. You would think with prices rising that we'd have more homes for sale. Not exactly the case. Our active inventory is actually down 9.5% compared to March of 2025. We currently have 5.4 months of inventory, and keeping in mind that 5.5 months is considered a perfectly balanced market, we have officially tipped back into a seller's market. There are now fewer homes for buyers to choose from, which is exactly why your equity is staying so strong. And if you want a luxury property, then you really need to listen to this. Homes that are priced at $1 million or more are up in sales over 34%. Specifically, homes that are priced between $2 to $3 million, which saw a 60% increase in closed deals. That means the big money is betting on the Treasure Coast right now, specifically Vero Beach and our gated communities. Now, there is a warning for the sellers. Even though prices are up, you have to be patient. The median time to contract right now is 63 days, which is up nearly 17% from the same time last year. Buyers are taking their time. They're doing their inspections, they're watching the news, and they're not rushing into bad deals. So if you are under contract in the first few weeks that your home's listed, don't panic. The data shows that the median home is taking about 2 months to find its perfect buyer. So what do you think? With prices up 10% and homes taking a little bit longer to sell, is it time for you to sell? Or do you think you'll wait for the summer? Let me know in the comments, and I make sure to respond to every single one. So the bottom line for March is pretty simple. It is a great time to be a seller, but you need a pricing strategy that accounts for the slower pace. If you want to know exactly what your specific neighborhood is doing, whether you live in Vero Lake Estates, Sebastian Highlands, or over on Hutchinson Island, click the links in the description to get a custom home equity report, request a home valuation, or schedule a call through my Calendly link. This is your Treasure Coast Realtor, Ronnie Dinsmore, keeping you ahead of the market.